is Kathryn Touran, and I'm a member of the West Canyon Volunteer Fire Department. Yeah, so right now I'm at the Eye Center of Northern Colorado, and I'm getting LASIK done on both eyes, which is super exciting because I've kind of been going through the last several months without anything, which hasn't probably been the best idea in the world. But they're donating this LASIK to me, and I think it's fabulous. Well, it's very, very difficult to do anything with contacts or glasses if you're out fighting wildfires, which is pretty much what we have to be doing. So you're out there for, sometimes 24 hours at a time, and you can't change things, and glasses get fogged up, and it's just really not something that is very easy to do. I actually stopped wearing contacts when I, really had some issues with smoke, and I was having trouble. I'd have to change the contacts all the time. It was a big problem for that. And glasses are just not. It's not something that you can wear when you're out running around up and down the hills and the wildfires. A little of all the above, I would say. I'm definitely a little nervous because it's with my eyes, but I've heard good things for years and years and years. I've been considering LASIK for quite some time, and I've asked a lot of people in the area, and almost invariably they're recommending this exact place. And in fact, Dr. Foster himself, I've had a couple of really close friends and neighbors who highly recommend him for the past 10 years. So, so I feel pretty comfortable with that. Well, they pretty much went over exactly what was going to happen in some of the pre-op exams. So I think it'll be, probably something that's going to be very different for me, just because I've never had anything like this done before. But I think it'll be just as expected. So pretty much everything. I'm a big outdoors enthusiast person anyway, so I'm doing everything from whitewater rafting to, skiing, surfing when I'm not in Colorado, horseback riding, running, biking, tons of stuff, and all of those gets to be a problem with both contacts and glasses. So LASIK is going to free me up for having to deal with any of that stuff. So that's super exciting. It was really, really short, so everything went well from what I can tell. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I think it was about what I expected, because I was very, very well prepared. From all the staff here, they've been wonderful. So it was pretty much exactly as I expected. So yeah, everything went very smoothly, I think. A little bit of pressure on the first machine. The laser itself didn't seem to hurt at all, couldn't feel anything. Yeah, so really quite painless. I can definitely read things farther away. It's still a little, everything's a little hazy, but that's supposed to go away in the next couple hours, and yeah, I can absolutely already tell that there's a difference. Well, I'm going to get my husband drive me home, and I think I'm going to take a little nap since I had a little sedative ahead of time, and then probably just relax the rest of the day and go to work tomorrow morning. Vision seems fabulous. It was a very wonderful trip down the canyon this morning. I could see all the blades of grass and all the leaves and everything. It was pretty cool. Yep, drove myself here, no problems. Yeah, so I could read road signs, which I have not been able to do for a long time without help. Basically, I mean, it was just as if I was wearing, glasses or something like that, but I wasn't, so it was fabulous. I think it's definitely, for me, it's a great idea. It's something that, you end up spending so much money on contacts anyways, and then This way you don't have to deal with any of that stuff, and so you're saving on time, you're saving, you know, money on contacts and that sort of thing, and it's kind of a quick fix, which is great, and all the equipment used here is pretty amazing. I was very, very impressed, so I think definitely well worth it. The scariest part was just the little suction cup coming down on my eyeball, and you know, all said and done, that's not too bad. Everything seems great. I have one eye that's a little bit red, but other than that, it's doing great. I'm just putting drops in it, and everything's doing well. My eyes didn't fall out or anything like that, so. I'm a veterinarian, and so I researched everything very well before I came, and so as far as safety and that sort of thing, you know, I really wanted to do my research and go to the best place that I could, which I feel like I did. So I wasn't super concerned, you know, but some people may not have the same kind of experiences as I do. I would definitely just do your research. I've probably been considering it ever since I first was diagnosed with astigmatism, and that was about 10 years ago, something like that, and so I've been considering it for a very long time. Cost was always an issue, and just being in a place where I was stable enough to be able to do it. So, you know, this was an opportunity that I got that allowed me to do that. So. I think that, you know, especially for friends that are, you know, a little on the, you know, below the age of 40, you know, everybody always worries about the fact that you're not going to have near vision or something like that, and that's something that happens with aging change anyway, so super worth getting done before your eyes start changing that way. There's nothing going to change your kind of, you know, need for reading glasses later on, and that's not what LASIK is about. It's just you know, being able to see really, really well without having to put anything in there. So yeah, I would go for it.